Good evening to all. Today we are going to see about list in Python. Like arrays, we are going to store some group of elements. Array is used to store the homogeneous elements, but in the case of list, we can store the heterogeneous elements. For example, A equivalent to, the group of elements can be denoted by using square bracket. Okay, you can store the integer number and float number and some string. Okay, so how can you access the individual elements of the list? By using index. Normally, as like arrays, you can access the elements by index 5, 25.5 and then CSC, it is a string. The index starts from 0, 1 and 2. We can have the negative numbers to access the elements from the reverse order, like -1, -2 and -3. Okay, if you want to access the first element, you can access, I'm using interactive mode, you can access by using the index operator A of 0. It will return the answer as 5. If you want to fetch the last element, you can give the command like A of -1. It will print the element or the answer as CSC. Okay. Now, how can you access the group of elements in the string? By using slicing operator. Slicing, the syntax of slicing is within the square bracket, starting index and ending index, or starting index and ending index and step count. So these two are the syntaxes of slicing. For example, I am having the list like A1, 2, 5, 6, 7 and 8. I am having 6 elements in my list. The index is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, if I want to take the middle 3 elements, I can give like A of 1 and 4. It will fetch the elements. This is starting index and ending index -1. So the elements will be within the list to the first element, that is the first index element 2 and 5 and 6. Okay, if I want to fetch the starting 2 up to the limit, I can give like A of 4. It will start from the 0th element up to the 3rd element. So the answer is 1, 2, 5, 6. I can specify from the start element, for example, A of 1 up to the last element. So the answer is from the 1 index 2, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, the next one, I can specify or I can exclude both of starting index and ending index. A of semicolon. It will print all the elements in my list like 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. How can you reverse the elements in the array? By using A of, you cannot or you can exclude the starting index and ending index with the step count as -1. It will reverse the list. So the answer is 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 1. Okay, by default the step count is 1. You can include the step count by your own. For example, this is my number and I want to include the step count. If I want to include my step count, A of 1, 1 colon 4 colon 2. This will exclude that 1 numbers. Okay, so the answer is the first number 2, and then it will skip the 5, and then it will include that 6. So the answer is 2 and 6. This is the slicing operator. The another operations of the list is, first one is concatenation of the two lists. Concatenation. Second one is repetition. And third one is checking the membership. And fourth one is comparison. And fifth one is updating. First one is concatenation. Like in string, you can concatenate the two strings. Num equivalent to 1, 2, 3, 4. And then num1 equivalent to 5, 6, 7, 8. If you want to add the two lists, or if you want to combine the two lists, you can use the operator called plus. The plus operator here you can use for concatenation. So the syntax is num plus num1. So the answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is the first operator, concatenation. And then second operator is repetition. Repetition can be done by using the multiplication symbol or star symbol. Okay, the syntax or command is num star 2. The content of the list can be repeated as twice. The answer is 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, this will be get printed. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the answer for repetition. The next one is membership operator. I am checking that whether the given element is presented in the list or not by using two operators. First one is in and second one is not in. Both are the operators presented in Python. For example, the command is for in now. So what is the answer? For in now. True. It will return the boolean true. Second one, 6 not in now. Again, it will return true. You can specify, instead of the name of the list, you can specify the list. For example, 4 in the list 1, 2, 3, 4. Directly you can specify the list, it will return the answer true. So this is membership operator by using the two operators in and not in. Okay, the next one is comparison operator by using the two operators called equal to and not equal to. For example, I am having the two lists number 1 and num and number 1. I can compare the contents of the list, not the memory address. Okay, just I am giving the command like num equal to num1. It is also returning the true or false boolean data type. So the answer is false. Again, I am giving not equal to check that whether the two contents are equal. Not equal to num1. It will return what? True. Okay, the next one is updating. So updating means the special thing in list is lists are mutable. There is a special thing about the list. Lists are mutable. Mutable means you can change the content of the list. For example, I am having the num content. If I want to change the middle element, that is 3. Instead of 3, I can have the 8 as num of 2 equivalent to 8. This is possible in list. Lists are dynamic in nature. Okay, I can change the single element, and I can also change the group of element by using the slicing operator num 1 colon 3. That is, this is 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, colon 3. Okay, 3. Okay, that is 1, 2, 3. These two elements get changed. Okay, 5 and 12. So the answer is what? The answer is 1, 5, 12, 4. If I am trying to change the group of element by using slicing operator. Okay, and then I can delete the group of elements, that is num 1 colon 3 empty list. It will delete that separate elements alone, that is 2 and 3 will get deleted. So the answer is 1, 4. This empty list will delete the particular content of the list. So you can add the element, and then you can delete the element, and then you can replace the element content of the list. Okay, then the ways of inserting. The next topic is inserting the element in the particular list. Inserting the element in the list. First way is by using append. Second way is by using the function, built-in function insert. And third way is by using the function extend. All are adding the content of the list, but there is a difference between these three functions. First one is append. Example for append is, we are having a list. First, num equivalent to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is my list. Okay, the index of the list is 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is index. If I want to add the element at the last, I can give the function append. Okay, the command is num dot append of the value I can specify. For example, 20. Okay, the answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. This is the way of inserting the element in the list. Then second one is insert at the middle position, in the middle position. Okay, appending will insert the element at the last position. If I want to insert the element at the middle position, I can specify by using insert of operation or insert of method. For example, I am doing insert. Okay, so num dot insert of index, comma, the corresponding value. This is index and this is the value. For example, here in the place or in the index 2, I am having the value 3. Instead of 3, 20 will get placed. So other elements will move on to the next position. So the answer is 1, 2, then in the second place 20 will get placed, and then 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is the second type of inserting. Third one is extend. Extend is nothing but you can add the group of elements. Okay, for example, num and then num1 equivalent to 10, 20 and 30. If I want to add these three elements in the list num, I can add. Okay, so num dot extend of num1 or you can add the list into the extend num dot extend of 5, 6, 8. You can do by both ways. The answer for this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 30. Answer for this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, again 5, 6, 8. Okay, by these ways you can insert the elements. The next one is deleting operation. The first way of deleting the element in the list by using pop. You know in stack data structure, pop means you are deleting the elements at the top position. In the same way, it will delete the last item of your list. Last item of the list. Okay, the next way is pop off the particular index. For example, 2. Num dot pop off, and then second method is num dot pop 2 off. It will remove the particular index element, index position. The 2 is index position. And then third method is remove off. Num dot remove off the particular element. For example, 4. This will indicate the element. Okay, then fourth method is, okay, by using delete keyword del of num. Or if you want to remove the particular elements, you can give delete space number by using slicing operator 1 up to 3. Okay, then the last one is a or num dot clear off. These are all the ways to delete the particular element in the list. What is the first one answer? Num dot pop off. The answer for this one is, what is the answer? 1, 2. It will remove the last element. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then second one is we are deleting or removing the index position. The 2's element is 3. So the answer is 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, then third one is you are removing the element. Then fourth one. So the answer is 1, 2, 3 and 5. The corresponding answer is 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, the next one is deleting the whole list. It will be removing the name also, the list name also. Removing the list. This one is you are slicing or you are removing the substring or sub-content of the list. So the sub-content is 1 and 2. So the answer is 1, 4, 5. Here, clear off function will clear the list, but what is the difference between both are doing the same work? This is also clear the whole list, and then this is also delete the whole list. But what is the difference is this will delete the whole name and then the content of the list. But the name is retimed and then it will print. After a clear method, if I want to print that num, it will print like empty list. The content only get deleted in clear off method, but in the case of delete, the whole content and the name, all the things will get deleted. These are all about deleting. Okay, so there are 6 methods for deleting. Okay, so that's all about deleting. Then other operations of list. First one is min of. Now again I am taking the same example. 1, 2, 3, 6, 0. Min of, I am having the another name, A. Min of A. It will give the minimum element. Okay. The next one is max of A. These are all the built-in functions to help with the operations of list. Max of A. Then third one is sum of A. Then fourth one is length of A. Okay. Then fifth one is A dot count of 1. The next one is A dot sort of. Then seventh one is A dot reverse of. I can explain the methods one by one. Min of A. If it is an integer list, I can take the minimum element. The answer is 1. Max of A. The maximum element will get returned 6. And sum of A. 1 plus 3, 3, 6 and 12. The sum of A is 12. And then length of A. How many elements? The count of the list 3, 5. And then count of 1. It will return the number of occurrences of 1. It will return the number of occurrences of 1. In the list, 1 has occurred for 1 time. So the answer is 1. Occurrences of 1. So it will return the answer is 1. It will return the sorted order, that is ascending order. Ascending order. So the answer is 0, 1, 2, 3 and 6. The next one, reverse. The element will get reversed. So the answer is 0, 6, 3, 2 and 1. These are all the sum of the built-in methods of list. Okay? Next one is traversal of the list. Up to this, we have seen like fetching some individual elements and group of elements like that. If I want to fetch or if I want to print the individual elements, like as arrays, you can print the individual elements by using for loop. The syntax of the for loop is for iterating element in list name. And then, okay, example is I am having A 1, 2, CSC. Okay, for this is iterating element. I is iterating variable and this one is list variable. And this one is list variable. For I in A colon. Colon is for indenting operation. A print of I. Okay, each and every time the content of the A will be copied into I. At what times or how many times this loop will get iterated? Up to the list ends. Okay, up to the list ends, the loop will get iterated. At the first iteration, the value of I will be get copied of 1. For the first iteration, the value of I is 1, and second iteration, the value of I is 2, and for the third iteration, the value of I is CSC. After that, the last elements, the loop will get n. This is the way of printing the individual elements of the list. Okay. Then last topic is copy and aliasing. So first you can see about aliasing. Aliasing is giving another name for one variable or one list name. For example, if I am having the two persons are having the same name. For example, CSC1. both are the same person but having that different name. That is aliasing. In the list, you can obtain aliasing by using equal to operator. A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B equal to A. By using equal to operator, I can have the different names for the list. Okay, if I am having any changes in the content, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both are referring same memory address. That is the beauty of aliasing. If I have made any changes to the list A, that will be reflected in B. For example, A of 0, 100. If I am trying to print A, okay, the answer is 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I am trying to print the B list, both are referring to the same memory address. If I am trying to print the B, but I made a change in A, but it will get reflected in B also. The answer is 100, 1, 2, 3, 4. The changes will be affected in both the lists. That is a case of aliasing. Okay, the next one is copying. How will you get the address of this A and B? ID of A. For example, the address is 25535. ID of B. It will return the address of B. Both are having the same memory address because both are referring to the same list. Isn't it? Yes? Okay. Next one. Copy the content of one list to another list. Copy. We are having three methods for copy. The beauty of the copy is the original content cannot be reflected in the new one. If you are making any changes in the new list, it cannot be reflected in the original one. Okay, both are different. We are having three methods for copy. The first one is copy of method. Then second one by using list of method. Then third one is slicing. For example, I am explaining for copy, A equivalent to 1, 2, 3, 4. Then B equivalent to A dot copy. Okay, if I want to print A and then I can make any change in B. B of 0 equivalent to 100. Print of B. The answer for this one is 1, 2, 3, 4 and the answer for this one is 100, 2, 3, 4. The changes cannot be reflected in the original one. Okay, if I am having the statement before, sorry, B of 0 equivalent to 100. The changes cannot be reflected in A. The changes only in B alone. So that is the copy method. Then second one is list of method. A equivalent to 1, 2, 3, 4. B equivalent to list of A. Normally, list of method will convert the particular content into the type of list. We are having multiple data types. This is one type. It will convert that to list. Okay, so again I am trying to change the content of A, that is 200. After that, if I am printing print of A and then print of B, it will not reflect the content. Okay, the content of A is 200, 2, 3, 4. Then B is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the second method for copying the contents. The third one is slicing of operator. Okay. Slicing of operator by using slicing of. This operator slicing will print all the contents. Normally, I can exclude the start index and then I can exclude the end index. If I am doing this, I can print all the elements. You can use this slicing here. A equivalent to 1, 2, 3, 4. B equivalent to A of, you can exclude start at end index. Now I can print of A and print of B. Both are having the copy of, A will have the copy of 1, 2, 3, 4 and B is also having the copy of 1, 2, 3, 4. All the elements will be copied into the B. That is copy of method. Okay, up to this we have seen about the individual elements and then indexing of the particular elements and then about slicing, the syntax of slicing and then how will you insert the specific elements into the list and then how will you delete the individual elements or group of the elements into the list or from the list and then max of method, min of method, length of method, count of method and sum of method and then copy of method and then we are having some aliasing and copy methods in list. So the specific mention about the list are, list can store the heterogeneous elements, list can be started from the indexing position like as arrays starting from 0 and then lists are mutable, you can change the content. In the case of tuple, you cannot change the content. Okay, the tuple can be mentioned by using rounded brackets. In the case of list, it can be mentioned by using square brackets. That is the difference, the major difference between tuple and list. Tuple are in the case of immutable. You cannot change the content. Tuples are static in nature. That's all about list. Thank you for watching. Thank you.